All right, guys, it is that time of year again. Get those bee traps up. These are carpenter bee traps. These are from bestbeebrothers.com. Try to zoom in on that name. I talk about these traps twice a year. I am not sponsored. I do not get these for free, but I have a log house. I grew up in a log house. I built a log house that I live in now. I've got wood structures all over my property. So carpenter bees are a huge problem for me. These traps, like I said, I've tried multiple different brands and styles. These work the best, hands down. So I'm gonna set mine up today. My mom also uses them out at her log house, and these things, I can't stress how well these work. So if you have wood structures, sheds, wood sheds, equipment sheds, garages, whatever it is, decks, get some of these. They work. All right, so that one's up. You really just have to watch where you have your bee activity. So I have that one just above that ladder there. I had a couple carpenter bee holes up there, so it's really important if you're setting them up and you already have bee damage on your structure, whatever it is, just look where the bees are kind of going and set your traps up right near that. It's always good to fill those holes too, because then they're less likely to go back into that hole and into your trap. Okay, that is the last of the bee traps. So house is protected, the wood shed's protected. We're pretty safe from carpenter bees now this year. All right, this has pretty much been a maintenance day for me. I spent the whole morning doing the maintenance on both the mowers, cut the grass for the first time, did some mulching, and just got the bee traps up. So what I want to work on now is getting some firewood split. So I'm really close to getting what I have here split and stacked. Once that's done, I'll bring another load in. But I've got a basket here. This is some wood that I bought. So this was a cord of wood. That stuff just needs split down the size a little bit. And then these two baskets, these are a lot longer than what I like. This stuff is like 18 to 20 inches. So I'm gonna cut these two baskets down to 16 inches, get them split, and then that stuff will be ready to go for the fall and winter. I've got a little bit of black walnut that I want to split and get into that campfire basket back there. So we're going to do that first. And then I've got that cord of wood that I brought from that clearing job. That is all down by the road. So I'm going to bring that up and hopefully get a bunch of that split. So we got 2 hours to get this stuff done before I call it quits for the day. So let's get to it. guys having a good time?
Yes, you need to. No, never mind, Andrew. That is me. How much I need that? That's the small axe.
We don't need it right now.
No, I want it. Because I need it to split something.
But you can't use that axe. Hey, grab that log right there. Throw it in the bin.
No,
Nice.
I need it. Because I'm going to use the axe to try to get this thing going.
Good job, bud.
Then I want to hit the axe on it.
All right, guys, my 2 hours is up. We got all the logs around the Wolf Ridge split up. All that black walnut, a bucket load from out front, and we got that basket done. So, not too bad for a couple hours. I'll get all this stuff stacked up. I got another bin of campfire wood started. This stuff will be ready in just a couple months. It's almost dried out now. And then that stuff is going to be a while, about a year. That is almost all hickory and red oak in that little pile back there. So I was trying to separate so I don't get everything mixed up and I know when I can sell it. All right, guys, that is going to wrap things up for today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.